Hey everybody, good morning. It's super early. I look like hell. I had this calling, this desire this morning. It's only about 4:15 a.m. And I've been up since on and off since about 2 a.m., 1:32 a.m. And I just wanted to do a collective reading for whatever reason. Getting up at 4:30 in the morning is not uncommon for me. I actually find it to be very meditative and it's a very peaceful, it's probably the best time for me to have a deep meditation. And I just want to light a candle actually. Hold on one sec. I need a little bit of light here. I don't know if you guys can hear the crickets. I got the window open. So hopefully you can hear the crickets or the tree frogs. I don't know, there's little sounds going on out there. But I just wanted to do a morning read for whatever reason. I've never done this, but I had the desire to do this. So I got my coffee here and we can have an early morning together, maybe like a meditative reading. I don't know what's gonna come out, but I'm just gonna ask Spirit to give us a collective, a reading for the collective, okay? As the sun comes up, maybe not so soon, but the moon was super bright. I can see the moon this morning. It's like a half moon, it's not even a half moon. I don't know what look at this, guys, the star card. The Knight of Cups. The star card, the Knight of Cups. I want to do a proper shuffle here. Spirit, what messages can you give us for the collective for this morning of August 31st, the last day of August, guys. The last day of August. The star card. It's very interesting because it's 4 in the morning. There's lots of stars out where I am. The Knight of Cups. The High Priestess. The Knight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. And the Emperor. This is awesome. I feel like the collective is really tapping into their masculine and their feminine energy. So for all signs, the Empress being, or the Priestess rather, the High Priestess and the Emperor, the Star card. It's like an alignment for our chakras, the third eye opening up, intuitive, moving forward into the new. A lot of masculine energy here. A lot of masculine energy. There's also feminine, it's balanced, but you've got the Emperor, and you've got the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands. So it's like a quick evolution almost. I feel like a quick, like we're having to evolve and adapt very quickly. And it's making us all go into our masculine and our energy and our feminine, and to create that balance, to start looking deeper into our intuition, opening up the third eye, realigning our chakras, becoming more vulnerable. The Star card, wishing upon a star, wishing for those things that we want for ourselves. Destined, right? The Star card. The Aquarian energy is there. Destined. I hope you guys can hear the crickets. It's so nice. There's going to be some cars too, unfortunately. I just said Aquarian, King of Swords, also Aquarian energy. You're building, the collective is building, this candle's not lit. It's like you're building a sense of inner strength, but we're also doing it's like in a quiet mode, I feel like, because the King of Swords can be sort of, cannot necessarily show all the emotions, so we don't necessarily need to express. It's an inner evolution, an inner sense of strength, going within, not necessarily having to express and post it all over the place. That I'm gonna take that. It didn't flip over, but it wants to. The Page of Wands. Although we're, it's like an emotional, let me get another card here. I just lost my train of thought with that King of Swords and now the Page of Wands. This High Priestess card and the Star, they're really, they look like a it's like a mirror image I'm getting. Like it's a mirror of emotion, like what you put out, you receive. Karmic evolution, moving forward with this Eight of Wands into your Emperor, into your strength, into your masculine energy, or possibly your feminine energy, but I'm getting a lot of masculine energy here. I would say it's a little stronger. Maybe it's the collective, like the males that are evolving. I feel like women, the female energy is sort of like this High Priestess, the Star. There's a little bit more of an intuitive nature to women. I feel like they have a bit more of that instinctual. I mean, they bear children, right? They just instinctually know, and they have that emotional sort of intelligence that sometimes the male energy lags behind. Not necessarily, and that's not for everybody, but I feel like here in the collective, this reading is like the male energy is catching up in a sense. The male energy is really working on, they're more vulnerable. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say, is women tend to be a little bit more vulnerable. They're a little bit more emotional. They're more sharing of their feelings and of their of what they're dealing with or what they're experiencing. Whereas the male energy, the King of Swords, has that ability to sort of turn that off. And so this growth is happening on a silent level for some. But the male energy is evolving. It's catching up, I feel like. It's quicker than normal. Getting to that emperor state, quicker than normal. I feel like we don't have a choice. We have to evolve and ascend. There's an ascension process taking place. Love is coming in too, though. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Why the Seven of Wands, please, Spirit? Letting down your guards, I feel like. The vulnerability that I was saying. It's like dropping the ego and allowing more love in. Not having the need to be defensive. Queen of Wands. Yeah, standing your ground, emotional strength, helping others, being of service to others. Lots of wands here. Lots of wands, lots of fire energy. Emotions are high. Emotions are running high. Emotionally moving beyond the normal, like what we're used to. We're having to emotionally grow. The World card, brand new start on life, a brand new cycle, a closure of the old, right? Closing up the old and brand new into a brand new world. You got the star. The star and the high priestess really stick out. To me, these are the very, very feminine energy at the top of the reading. It's like the mystical part of us, the intuitive part. And this World card, it's that destined, the star, right? It's the destined of moving into a brand new, it's a new way of living, a new world. Literally the world, but that's a closing of old cycles. That's a brand new beginning. Destiny. That mystical, this high priestess is showing, it's interesting because the high priestess, the king of swords, and the world are in the line. And that's what I was saying with men. The male energy is evolving a little bit faster than what we're used to, or what we would think would be. It's like the male energy it's like a silent strength. It's not being discussed or expressed, but it's happening. That strength is actually happening behind the scenes because the intuition of male energy, the men, again, and the women, where it's a collective, but I feel like the male energy is silently gaining a lot of strength, intuition, third eye, the chakra. They're becoming aware and they're realizing that this is a part of who they are as their nature. Something that is not commonly expressed. The vulnerabilities, right? The star card is exposing vulnerability, feeling things out more. It's like a calm strength rather than an aggressive male, like a more of a strong male energy of maybe assertion. I don't want to say aggression because that's not necessarily how we need to show our strengths, but it's like a silent strength. What other messages, Spirit, do you have for us today? The Magician card. So, manifestation, manifesting the love, manifesting working hard, sacrificing. There might be some sacrificing, but more so diligence, like dedication with the Magician. Working at it, making this strength happen. Manifesting an outcome of what you want your world to be. What you want the outcome to be, your destiny, it's that mystical side of things, the magical side. Making that happen. It's a very, it's a calm energy. Like I'm getting, I keep saying that. You've got the Emperor, the King of Swords, the Magician, like very strong strength. Not proud, but very strong, and has done their homework and has worked on themselves, has brought themselves up to this higher state of being. And it's a very calm strength. It's like the calm after the storm, and we come out stronger. Is there something there? No. We come out stronger in the end of this. It's like the calm after the storm. It can even be like this Magician, I just heard like divine intervention. Like an instant. Anything can change in an instant. It's a magical moment where it's just like poof, like a brand new world, a brand new, how I'm trying to explain that. I don't want to say a brand new lease. It's not a lease on life. It's like a Spirit. Give me clarity on that. Trying to feel that, trying to describe that feeling. It's like a brand new start, but it's the Queen of Swords. See, here's the female energy beside the King of Swords coming back. It's balancing now with female energy and male together. It's balancing. Strength. Right? The Queen of Swords, I would say, is probably a little more verbal, though, a little more expressive. So maybe it's the female energy that is a bit more expressive, whereas the male energy is sort of doing it behind the scenes kind of thing. The Queen of Swords is not... being on the same page, being in agreement, agreement with the collective. Like, I need clarity on that as well. Spirit, clarity for the Queen of Swords, please. Four of Swords. That's interesting. It's the Four of Swords underneath the Queen of Swords. Not settling for anything less is what I'm getting here. Not settling for anything less. Not being brought down by lower vibration. Not being cutting through like the low vibration. It's the rising up. You're going to rejuvenate that brand new start. It's like a brand new energy. Recharge the batteries to like a brand new charge. Not being pulled down. And that taking that break to recharge is the silent part, the quiet inner workings of the male energy from this King of Swords. The inner workings are quieter, whereas the Queen of Swords is more expressive. She's not willing to be dragged back, be pulled under. She's rising above. She's sticking to her guns on this, on the energy, on the strength, the truth, right? Queen of Swords, speaking truth, saying what's on her mind. But the male energy here I'm feeling doesn't feel the need to do that. It's a quiet manifestation from within. I get one more card, see what we get. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, not taking on the worries of the world. Moving into a brand new recharged state, a brand new world, not taking on the worries and the troubles of others, of the outside world. Going within and creating that peace, that inner strength, regardless of what's going on, not taking that on, not burdening the mind. The Queen of Swords is not allowing that to burn her out. She's not taking it on. Creating the sense of inner peace, pushing away the conflict, pushing that away. Instead of being up all night worrying and concerning ourselves with the outside, with others, with everyone else's problems, it's more like a deep rest, right? The Four of Swords, it's a deep rejuvenation. Taking that time for yourself to rest, to gain wisdom, to gain inner strength. One more card, please. The Moon. It's 4:30 in the morning. I just mentioned the moon. Getting our emotions intact, feeling the clarity, not feeling a sense of confusion, not being up all night with the moon, worrying about things, stressing about things that are beyond our control. It's sound sleep, sound rejuvenation, clarity, emotional wisdom, the removal of, again, more feminine energy with the moon. There's that balance taking place. So the male energy, it's all being balanced. The subconscious with the moon, the subconscious and the conscious, being aware of our subconscious mind, going within, meditating, recharging those batteries, deep meditation, really delving in and finding out our emotional, like that equilibrium, the equilibrium of our emotions. The Chariot, moving forward, dedication, focus, staying dedicated to our practice, not being distracted by the outside world, not being distracted by all of the burdens that are around us. Standing on your throne like the queen. Right? Standing on her throne. Staying very truthful and strong so that she can move up. She can move forward, move onward. It's that focus. Staying focused. Inner peace, inner strength. A lot of that here. A lot of inner manifestation. And we get that with the silence, right? Shutting off sometimes, turning off the emotional, the grip, the emotional attachment to the outcome of other things that are beyond us. The King of Swords has an ability to what's the word I'm looking for? Like detach the emotional side, not show his emotions. That doesn't mean you don't have emotion, or that you're not shutting down. You're just going within. You don't need to respond or react or overreact. This is all feeling a sense of inner strength in a quiet mode. That's how we get peace of mind, in the silence, in the quiet. Detaching ourselves from all of the external chaos so that we don't burn out. That's what causes the burnout. It drains your energy. It pulls you down. I'm just going to get one more card because I sort of feel like this is one more card. What message do you have for the collective here, Spirit? Moving away, right? The Knight of Wands, actually moving away. Page of Swords. This can be some disappointing information, or somebody coming with something that might not be quite what you wanted. Again, not attaching to something that is disappointing. If it's beyond your control, find the inner peace. I think this is very good, a very good reminder to all of us in this collective reading. It's not just advice per se, but it's more of a reminder that there's always going to be chaos and outer disappointment in the outside. But our perspective, our inner strength, our inner peace is what's going to prevent us from crashing, because we can see we have stability, we have intuition, right? The chakras, like I was saying with the Star, the Priestess, our intuition knows. It's a knowing. As long as we have a sense of inner knowing, it doesn't matter what is taking place. An inner knowing creates that guidance to know how to deal with these things, where to go, how to move forward. The Chariot, right? Where's our Chariot card? Here. The Chariot card. How to move forward, but it takes dedication, meditation practice. So that's what I have for you, everybody. The sun is still not up. It's still very early, but I'm going to go into my meditation practice. This was a nice start for my morning. I hope it helps you all. Stay grounded. Today, when we wake up, or whenever you see this video, I feel like it's timeless, so it doesn't matter when you find this, but it is August 31st today. Always find that inner peace, which requires a bit of silence. Try not to overreact or over-respond to everything that is happening in our life. That is the chaos and the discord, the high energy that's around us in our life, no matter where we live, right? We all have some form of possible chaos or disappointment, right? Page of Swords, bad news. We have to learn to find inner peace no matter what we're faced with. I just heard health as well. So even if it's a health issue, that could feel like an inner battle because it's your own physical body or your mental or emotional health. But to find peace within that today, just for today, find the peace. Try to detach and not grip onto the outcomes of things that make us stirred up. Keep that peace. See the Moon card. It's like the subconscious and the conscious. Keep the water still. Don't stir that. Don't let that be choppy waters. Keep your water still so that your subconscious can communicate with the conscious and vice versa. So above, as above, so below, and vice versa. So our conscious mind, our conscious daily actions or our thinking is also tied into our subconscious and vice versa. So that's nice on the Moon card, which is very bright tonight, by the way, or this morning in this case. If you looked out either last night or early this morning, if some of you are up, I'll find out because I'm gonna send this out, so I'll see who views it at this time of the day. But I want to wish you all a really awesome day of peace and inner strength, and to all the men that are out there, the male followers, to tap into your intuition, tap into your vulnerable, like that feminine side, tap into that. Go inside and get your sensitivities because it's gonna serve you good. All right, everybody, have an awesome day. Thanks for joining me at an early morning. I'm glad I had a chance to do this because I had a calling this morning to get out of bed super early, and I was trying to sleep in and I couldn't. So I had to do this reading. So have an awesome day, and your September 1st readings are coming out tomorrow. So look forward to those. All the signs will be coming out tomorrow. Okay, have a great day. Take care.